money?
225.
170.
You two are going to have fun with fire.
150.
205.
I did see.
250.
240. 175.
250.
Dad?
210. 225.
It's my dad too now, right?
260.
260. Count high.
180.
201.
201. Why it's got. You have a formula for that?
At home. 175.
Did you bring her?
No. 190.
Okay, cool. Here we go. I offer 75% of the listed price for the appraised value, which is ever less. Okay? So in a $300,000 house, that would be $225,000. A lot of you are lower than 200, which is not realistic, because lenders would rather just look, we'd rather foreclose and sell it. We're not going to lose that much money. But what happens is as the night goes on and I'm working with you, your numbers are consciously going lower. You want to all outdo each other. So that's more of a realistic number. A couple of you had it right on, spot on, so that's great. Yeah, see? That works great. Okay, paid to the seller is 0. Paid to the realtor is $13,500. Realtors, is that 6%? Realtors, right away, it's amazing. Realtors know 6% of anything. You ask them 5%, 7%, they have no clue. 6%, you give them a number, right? It's amazing. What's your name again?
Me?
Yeah.
Ron.
I love that question. Me? Ron, watch this. I'll prove my point. Ron, what's 6% of 7,643,044 cents? See, realtors are amazing. They know 6% of any number. Okay. And then paid to the lender, $211,500. That lender is going to lose $128,500. $64,000 question. Why would a lender be willing to lose $128,500?
So you can get the cheap 211.
Well, finish the statement. Go ahead, finish it.
So he has 211,500.
Okay.
I would say
More than
because,
half.
That's right, that's right.
because at a certain point, if they have so many homes that they come in and say, buy. So
They close down the bank.
if you have
Exactly
way
right.
over, then you're going to have to get rid of it somehow.
Exactly right, exactly right. Go ahead, Ken.
No, just the lender's going to lose more if he lets it go. Let's
Yeah,
come
that's
back
right.
to him.
You're all correct. The lender's going to lose more.
And it increases their buying power if they can loan on, if they get those foreclosures out of
Off their books, and they have to do a calculation because if they take it back as an REO and then sell it as an REO, they know whether or not they're going to lose more or less than this. They have to mitigate their losses. And it's done one-on-one, one by one. Is that a sign to me? What about it? Oh, I thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, appreciate that. So the lender is making a decision and mitigating each individual property, whether or not they're going to lose money on a short sale or will they lose less money if they took it back as an REO, as a foreclosure and sold as an REO. Okay, and clever enough, what's the name of the department that makes that decision?
loss mitigation.
That's why it's called loss mitigation. Mitigating each situation one-on-one. Okay? How'd I do? Got it? Good. I nailed it. All right, good. Let me show you. Here's a short sale I do with one of my students. Bought this house for $215,000. Here's what it looked like to start with. Again, I looked for the worst short sales. See? Nobody wanted this. Here's what it looked like afterwards. New paint, new roof. This was a garage. We actually converted that with open French doors, make it into a patio den area. Here's the living room. These people, they had tile, this big, ugly tile. And I knew something was wrong because it was really high. And under the tile was like a half inch of concrete. So So I told the guy, break it. So we broke it down like this. Really was intense. And this is what we found underneath. I had a hunch. Original hardwood.
Why do they cover hardwood floors?
Do you imagine all the work to have concrete and tile like that? And then the risk, if there wasn't that underneath, this floor had never been touched. All we had to do was varnish it and shellac, whatever the guy did. And look how beautiful it looks. Is this nicer look?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, then you can put throw rugs and stuff on it.
Fireplace?
Yeah, fireplace. Here's the kitchen before. Here's the kitchen after. Put in a bay window, honey patched cabinets, stainless steel appliances, granite countertops, new tile floors. Everything. Got rid of this cockamamie thing. I always put in recessed lighting everywhere. Here's a picture of the bathroom. Where'd they go, right? It's amazing what people do when they leave. Oh, God. Here's the bathroom afterwards. Completely switched it around and did all kinds of stuff to it.
Well, you know, some renter are real pissed off when they left or something. Kind of might have left a mess like that.
Yeah. Here's John. He's my student, just like one of you. He works really hard on these properties. I work really hard too. This is what he liked to really get involved with things. Here's a good example. Here he is working with the bricks in the back, the courtyard. I am out celebrating Cinco de Mayo. Here's a picture of him. He's working with the light fixtures, making sure the light fixtures looks good. Here's the house. So we bought the house actually for $215,000, not for $225,000. The original price was $225,000. We got them to agree to lower it. The lender was Deutsche Bank to $215,000. Listed it for $349,000 and sold it for $341,000. Another great deal, right? Okay, these are short sales. This is how you could do this. Now, people always say to me, the problem with a short sale is it takes too long, right? How many people say that with a short sale? It takes too long, right? Okay, there's a trick. What's the trick? Anybody want to know the trick?
Yes.
There's the trick. Right, we'll show you the boot camp. But let me just show you what it looks like. Bought this house on March 8th, 2011, right? That's the date right there. But the offer was accepted, I think. Yeah, offer was accepted. Closed on April 1st. Is that a fast short sale?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll show you how to do that in the boot camp. There's a way of doing it. You've got to make sure all your short sales have got to be done in less than 30 days. Okay? No exception. Here's a case study on short sales. This is B.B. Landry in Camarillo. At Lloyd's Boot Camp, my husband and I learned how to find and buy short sales. Within weeks, we were able to buy a short sale, single-family residence in Ventura for our daughter, previously valued at $700,000. Thanks to Lloyd's techniques, we bought it for $329,000. Less than 50%. Fabulous deal. We now own 7 properties using various strategies. We sincerely recommend the boot camp if you want to own real estate, don't know how to get started. B.B. Landry in Camarillo. That's B.B., that's her husband, Terry Bradshaw.
I was going to say, that's like Terry Bradshaw.
Is that funny? I love that. Okay, if I give you a lot of information tonight, have I earned a quick commercial?
Yes.
All right, and then we'll get back and learn some more stuff. Pull out the brochure. Quick.
He's a football star. He used to play for the Steelers in the 70s.
They're on the seats. I'll grab you one.
Alana, would you pass out the registration forms?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So these are all the different books I've written. I'm really proud of this book. Won a national award. I got to go to USA Book News, voted the best personal finance book of the year. And I got to go to New York, wear a tuxedo, and thank my mom. It's really great. So we should give this book away, right? Yeah, pass those out. Who wants this book?
I did.
Oh, wait, you know who should get this book? The man who truly deserves this book. And it's Dan Ringwald. Let's give him a round. You know, this guy works tirelessly to make this club successful, and you don't really appreciate how hard it is to really make these clubs work. It's a full-time commitment, And it's for all of you, the education you get, besides incredible speakers like me, there's some other speakers, but whatever. You have a great opportunity to not only network, but also get education that he gets to come up to Santa Barbara from all over the country and speak to each of you. So let's give Dan another appreciative round. That's the award from USA Book News. Here's the new book. Foreclosure Investing, going to be released by American Management Association March of 2012. But it's a New York publisher, so you know how they are? It's like April or May, right? If it works out okay. Here's some pictures of the boot camp if you want to see what it looks like. There I am in that same black shirt. See, I've never changed that shirt. Still wearing the same shirt. Answering questions. Here's a realtor. Now, we work with the realtors. Really very important. Realtors are our best friends. They're going to help us find REOs and short sales. So I want, how many realtors I have in the room? Raise your hands real high and proud right now. So for those of you who are not realtors, make sure that you know the realtors. What's your name? And where you
I work in Ventura County, Simi Valley.
Simi Valley? You came all the way here from Simi Valley? Wow, give them a round of applause. Wow, I really appreciate it. Really help you right there. Who else?
Yes, but I came from Northridge.
Northridge?
Wow.
Wow, working on the house in Tarzana right now. You came from Northridge to come here? God, you can see me in Glendale next week or something. Who else is a realtor? Justin?
Yeah.
Justin, our foreclosure maven tonight. Okay.
Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara? What company?
Keller Williams.
Did you bring a lot of cards?
Yes.
Did you pass them out yet?
Not yet.
You're waiting for everyone to leave? I never understood. Realtors either don't have cards or don't answer the phones. I don't get that part. Why is that about realtors? You know, if you pass them out now, you might get business as opposed to wait till everybody leaves. Oh, actually, they're on everybody's car when they get out there. Ron?
Village Properties. I work carpentry all the way up to Goleta.
Oh, great. Okay, thanks for coming here. You're a realtor? Who's a realtor? Dean? No. Who's a realtor on this side of the table? Just her.
Yeah.
You're the only realtor on this side?
Yes.
Why aren't you sitting on that side?
To get more interest.
What's your name?
Silvia.
Sylvia.
Silvia. And I work in Santa Barbara, Florida.
At Century 21. How did I guess that?
The sign that
Anybody else? No? That's it? Okay, cool. So realtors are really very important to us. We'll show you some more about realtors, what we do in a second. This is Frank Doccoli. I love his name. He's in Northridge, Patty. You know this guy? No. I've attended every real estate seminar, class, course, workshop, trainings ever been offered. You know what? What? Lloyd's Boot Camp's the best. I'm not just saying that, I mean it. Based on the techniques I learned at boot camp, I bought several foreclosure properties for myself. It always amazes me how few realtors ever buy properties for themselves. This is the way to true wealth. Frank Doc Holiday, broker and investor. Here's the dates. I want to write these down. It looks like, I think, Los Angeles in 2 weeks, January 14th. And then this one, actually, I'm going to come up here especially for Dan. What?
Where will you hold it in Santa Barbara?
Right here.
Oh.
We'll do it right here. So January 21st, unless somebody has a large living room. Because then we can get stoned and drunk. Who cares, you know? It doesn't make it fun, right, JC? Okay, cool. So I think for you guys, January 21st is the best. But if you want to get started earlier, like for you, Patty, maybe in Los Angeles on the 14th. And then I'm in San Diego on the 28th, and then... Well, actually, I'm not in San Diego. I'm in Dallas, aren't I? I'm in Dallas. I'm not here. So that'll have to change. Okay, cool. Everybody got the dates? Put them on your application form. Let me go over the agenda. Everybody pull out the brochure for a second, if you would. And turn to page 2. We got it broken down into 4 modules. 2 modules in the morning, 2 modules in the afternoon. Okay, and here's what we're going to talk about. Foreclosure forecasting. I want to be able to teach you where to go in Santa Barbara County where you can make some really good deals. Would that be helpful?
Yes.
What? Yeah, and then understanding the documents, the note, the deed of trust, the notice of default, the notice of trustee sale, how this triggers foreclosure. And then the difference between judicial and non-judicial foreclosure. We covered non-judicial today. For judicial, is anyone here interested in commercial properties? Is anyone here interested in multi-residential? Okay, so you guys are going to deal with judicial foreclosure with those kind of properties. The reason is because there's multiple units, there are tenants and rent, and so through the court, a receiver is appointed, which sounds frightening, but it's nothing more than an unemployed lawyer. And we'll teach you how to deal with a lawyer that's the receiver. And then how to find foreclosure properties. Now, you can find the foreclosure properties, you can look at the notice as a default, but I'm talking about how to find the people who are, remember this, 8 months behind? Now, 8 months is a median, so some people are 5 months behind before the lender starts. Other people are like a year or 2 years. Hasn't everybody heard of somebody who's like 2 years behind, they have to start foreclosure? Yeah, of course. That's what the median is, 8 months. So we'll teach you how to get a hold of those people and how to convince them to sell you their property before it gets any worse, before it becomes public that they're in foreclosure. This is particularly good for realtors because you can get listings on those houses. Yes, sir.
If you already have leads coming in and you don't want to deal with them, do you have any kind of fee structure where you could pass it on to you or somebody in your organization?
I don't have that. No, I don't have that, but that might be a really good idea.
Sign the contract.
Yeah, that's a great idea. How to contact the homeowners? Write this down. I'm going to give you 4 methods right now. I don't want anyone leaving tonight without knowing these 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Number 1, by letter. Number 2, by telephone. Number 3, knocking on their door. Number 4, carrier pigeon. Now, I'm going to teach you all 4 methods. Carrier pigeon gets kind of messy. You got to wear a smock, guys, a smock, and you get lots of cuts and scrapes. But we'll show you how to use that. Okay? And then meeting with the homeowner, what to say, what not to say, how to sit down at the kitchen table, how to convince them that this is a good thing for them rather than letting it go to a trustee sale, which is what I showed you tonight is a bad idea. And then how to structure the deal. Always remember, positive equity, negative equity. With positive equity, I have 4 strategies we'll teach you. Okay, we covered 1 tonight. What was it called? Remember? Anybody remember? Equity purchase. Very good. For negative equity, I have 3 strategies. The most popular one and one everybody likes to do, short sale. We'll show you the other ones in the boot camp. Okay? And then what we do is we give you scenarios, and then you decide which of the strategies you want to apply. So no matter what the homeowner says, you'll be able to slot it in. Now, next, write this down, California foreclosure law. We covered it tonight. I don't normally cover it, Dean, until we get to this point, but since it came up. What's the rescission days for a homeowner in foreclosure? 5. Yeah. Don't anyone leave tonight without knowing that, all right? Very important. And how to negotiate with a foreclosing lender. Who's our foreclosing lender tonight?
Stacy.
Stacy Savings Bank. Are you still open?
Yes.
Yes, you watch tomorrow, 3 o'clock. It's all over for her. And then how to finance a purchase. For those, some people go to boot camp, they're worried because they don't have the money to do these kind of deals. Don't worry about the money. We'll find the money for you if you're willing to do this and learn how to do it and go out and apply yourself. A lot of people come to boot camp and they have money but no time to find deals. Other people have deals and no money. So we'll put you all together. And I'm always sort of the last one. I'll finance somebody if they can't get money somewhere else. So don't let that be the harbinger of why you may not want to do it. And then how to buy short sales. Now, we covered short sales tonight for like 5 minutes, right? Short sales are important. They're about 50% of the market. We'll spend over an hour on short sales, and I'll show you the